inserting yourself, taking up too much space.
Taking up too much space. Thin people are taking up too much. Exercising is fat phobic. Classic L fat moment? Alright.
Yes, I'm gatekeeping. Yes, I'm gatekeeping this. This is specifically about growing up fat and being fat.
Just a reminder that I am very fat and very sexy. And I am 100% glorifying obesity.
Okay, you lost me there, okay? You can think of yourself as however you want, but glorifying obesity, you're causing actual problems there.
Yeah, and like I'm sure like there are people that find like larger, and by larger I mean like much, like 1% very far end of the tail, like weight wise. There's a good chunk of people who find that attractive. Me personally, not really, but that's just how I was built, and that's how a lot of people are built. But some people are built that they find that attractive. So that statement is fine. Glorifying a state of your body.
Connor, you're telling me you don't like whales?
Yeah, the way you put that, bro, you're gonna get torched.
I'm just asking a question.
Well, are we speaking of the?
I'm just talking about the animal, the lovely All right, let's move on.
Oh, we know, I do remember. However, I lose them at the last statement because, you know, glorifying and literally saying that you're glorifying, putting on a pedestal a state of your body in which you are like you were just medically at either a higher risk of all these things, probably from the choices or conditions that got you to that point. We shouldn't dunk on people in that position. We should be extremely supportive if they want to, you know, put themselves in a healthier position. But to glorify that state is probably not a good idea.
Yeah, also I get really mad when I see fat moms because 99% of the time their sons and daughters are fat as well, and it ruins their life. So stop ruining kids' lives. And he's gonna get bullied because his mom's an idiot. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, I do feel bad to an extent because it's like some parents, they were just raised on like really bad, cheap food. And a lot of times like...
All right, Connor, shut up and let me shove ice cream into my mouth without any consequences for my actions. Come on.
Today we're going to be taking a trip down one of my favorite corners of the internet. A place where being overweight is actively glorified, encouraged, defended, and even promoted. Of course, I'm talking about the fat liberation side of TikTok, where we've in the past heard some of the most delusional takes ever.
What did I say about the nose ring theory, by the way? Just everybody.
Today we're going to be revisiting somebody.
Wow, amazing. Like
anyone... It's expanding beyond cut right now.
Yeah. I think it's not a cut thing. I think it's a universal thing. So all the girls in my comment section and with the nose rings, I don't know. There's a correlation, so I don't know. You might wanna.
I've already made a couple videos on a Hall of Famer in the fat community of TikTok, but I suppose who else could it be but Leah, the queer leftist voice of fat liberation over on TikTok, whose entire account is dedicated to making hundreds of these nonsense fat phobia videos, 2 of which we're gonna be watching today. So for a little quick context before we get into it, Taylor Swift recently released a music video where in one of the shots she steps on a scale that has a fat indicator on it. Now, I don't know much about her music, but from...
Yeah, Taylor Swift looks so fat there, man. That is...
Yeah, she is in, like, she has a 7,000 BMI right now. It's crazy,
yeah, it's ridiculous. She's really standing up for the fat community right now, because she definitely loves to be fat, right?
I will say that's a little bit of it. If it's talking about, like, women with their very strict body image perception, like, I get that.
Oh, come on, it's Taylor Swift. She's about as smart as a sack of peanuts, please. Don't expect...
He's mad. That is a community that's as scary as K-pop.
I guess my goal is just to piss off every woman in existence. I guess I don't know, or give them I don't know brain cells. All right, it's just insane.
From what I've seen, the song is pretty much talking about her insecurities and also hints at her eating disorders as a skinny person. And you already know there's an overweight TikToker out there who had a complete and utter mental breakdown over this, who had to somehow make this about themselves. Because, you know, skinny people can't have eating disorders, right? That's only reserved for overweight people, of course. But without further ado,
I will say it's equally bad.
It's pretty prevalent. Yeah, eating disorders are actually pretty prevalent.
I couldn't even finish this video. It was so frustrating. Positioning the two is like, what side are you on? Is bullshit. I literally can't stomach it. Over the weekend,
I think you can stomach it. Also, you could have You could have stood up for this goddamn thing.
I've had multiple threads go viral on Twitter where I really got into this. What Taylor did in that video with that scale was fatphobic. Point blank, period, done.
No, the video wasn't fatphobic at all. And it's pretty weird that this person's first instinct upon watching a music video was to immediately cry and moan on TikTok, as well as to get into arguments on Twitter for God knows how long.
I don't know what he's talking about. That's my daily routine. This is like cry about.
Yeah, actually, this is what we do every single day.
We should just do it on YouTube, honestly.
That's pretty sad. Then again, here I am making a video about this, but this doesn't consume my life, and I make money off of this, so there's a big difference there. But yeah, I'm not a Taylor Swift stan by any means, but I have no choice but to defend her here. Now, I don't think I could play the music video for copyright reasons, but to summarize it, I think anyone with half a brain could tell that the video and song is clearly about herself, her struggles, her insecurities, and definitely not directed at anybody else in any hateful way whatsoever. Believe it or not, skinny people can feel fat, skinny people could feel insecure. At the end of
I see the problem here. So, as you said, it was her kind of looking at her situation and thinking, oh, you know, it's like when jacked bodybuilders are like, I'm too small, I need to be bigger.
Yeah, it's like that's another instance of body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
Like it happens at all stages, at all whatever.
Yeah.
It's very detrimental because a lot of people I know just have gone through stuff like that, and like you can end up in the hospital, you can end up with like organ failure if you're too skinny.
Yeah.
And it's like a actual mental disorder where you just have a caked in perception of yourself where you are just always too big. It's some scary stuff.
I think that out of context that looked weird though. I think the issue she saw was like, oh, Taylor Swift, how can you think? Because out of context it was weird, but I see what she means.
The day it's Taylor Swift's song and how she feels. It's like this person thinks the entire world is out to get them. Leave people alone.
On Twitter where I really got into this. What Taylor did in that video with that scale was fatphobic. Point blank, period, done. She needs to apologize and rectify the situation exactly like Lizzo did when she had a problematic lyric inside of her video.
Really? Taylor Swift needs to apologize to you. Is this really the world we're living in? Where people are this fragile and entitled that they need an apology from some celebrity so they could...
Why do you care about what a celebrity does, honestly? Just let it go, man, bruh. Dude,
but it's also like, what about the community of skinny people who have body dysmorphia? Like, she's just speaking up for them. Like, bro, what? How'd she have to apologize for that?
Yeah,
What?
I don't know. God... It's like these people have no lives, nothing to do, just sit around and whine about fatphobia. Fatphobia is like the new mansplaining, by the way. It's like just the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard.
Feel better? This has got to be the saddest thing I've seen in a while. Imagine getting this invested in something so inconsequential and useless to your life. I mean, she said it herself. She's arguing with people on Twitter over this and making TikToks. I don't even know how you have the mental energy to do that. This is insane.
I will say, if you're actually like out there typing out a paragraph, responding to, stitching to people on TikTok, like nobody cares what you think, honestly. You gotta realize you're just another like person that nobody cares about. Like you ain't the celebrity over there. People are gonna be talking about Taylor Swift, not you, okay? My God.
Yeah.
Just imagine if you spent less time arguing on Twitter and doing the mental gymnastics it takes to make these videos and did real gymnastics instead. I think that would benefit this person a lot.
Exactly like Lizzo did when she had a problematic lyric inside of her video. Why do we expect more from a fat black woman than we do from a thin white woman? There are no equal sides. There is no conversation to be had. Fat scholars, ED researchers, and therapists have come out against this. But eating disorders are not an excuse to be f***ing fatphobic, and what she did was harmful. Like, this is exhausting.
Exhausting, really? I guess there's nothing more exhausting than laying down and making TikToks. That right there's gotta be the definition of exhausting. Just spouting away and whining like a baby over something that offends.
Bro, this guy's hilarious.
Yeah, bro keeps gone in. Link to original video in description, by the way.
Yeah, Xenoshot's the GOAT, bro. But honestly, exhausting. I can see how having one mental thought would be exhausting for you. Unreal, man.
Did you? I mean, now that I think about it, I'd be exhausted too if every little thing sent me into a fit of rage and watching a music video was enough to make me have a mental breakdown. I'd be mentally exhausted though, not physically. In her case, I think just flapping her lips is enough to get her on the brink of exhaustion, it sounds like. Also, what the hell is a fat scholar? Somebody who's experienced in being fat? Like, is it someone who knows all the secret McDonald's menu items?
Fat scholars, eating researchers, and therapists.
That's a new one right there. That sounds...
Bro, this guy's like critical, but 2.0, honestly.
Yeah, this is like critical if you went in.
Bruh.
Sounds exactly like the type of thing the people of the fat liberation community came up with to feel important.
So I found out about the shenanigans on Twitter when Fat Feminist tweeted about it.
Fat feminist? What? Her name's Fat Feminist?
The shenanigans on Twitter when Fat Feminist tweeted about it. Skinny people using this song specifically about growing up as a fat person to talk about their teeth and how they're too skinny and
Yeah, I think you guys could get the gist of this person's entire TikTok account now. This is it. It's just non-stop complaining, replying to other TikToks, and losing it over skinny people.
Wait. Why the whale is exploitive? Of course you'd be complaining about that. My god.
That's the case in this video with Taylor Swift. That's the case in videos we've seen in the past. I'm starting to think this girl is just skinny phobic. That's what's happening here. But yeah, again, I can't comprehend the amount of free time and mental energy you have to constantly churn these videos out.
teeth and how they're too skinny and it's such a great analogy for where mainstream body positivity is now compared to what it was intended for. It was created to liberate the most marginalized of bodies, you know, black, brown, disabled, fat, super fat bodies. And now it's...
Wait, why did fat get put in with black and brown? What? When you say marginalized, it's probably something you can't control and that you're born with, like your race. Being fat is definitely something you can control. So why is those two in the same category?
I would be interested how someone from those communities, and also she lumped in disabled, like it's like you just snuck that in there kind of quickly. I don't know.
It's nuts how because of your entire life decisions, right? You don't want to take accountability for that and loop yourself in with disabled people who have no choice for their circumstances. You know, they might have got into an accident, you know, might have gotten unlucky, might have been born a certain way, and you want to loop yourself in with them when you can change your situation. No matter how hard they try, their legs aren't growing back. You can go skinny right now if you really wanted to. But instead, you'd rather make 50-minute videos on TikTok complaining about it. Pathetic. Nose ring.
It's been watered down to being about self-love and body image. This song isn't for you. This song isn't for you. Yes, I'm gatekeeping. Yes, I'm gatekeeping this. This is specifically about growing up fat and being fat. I just really wish thin people would stop commandeering these things and these movements. Inserting yourself, taking up too much space.
Taking up too much space. Thin people are taking up too much space.
It's too easy.
You cannot
the
say
fruit
that
is touching the ground. It's too low hanging, bro. Don't pick it. Don't pick it, bro.
Bro, you cannot say that unironically. Oh my god, bro. That is nuts. He's probably gonna say it, so I'll let him do it.
Keeping songs now, really. For someone who's supposed to be body positive, this has to be the most negative, toxic TikToker out there.
This song isn't for you. Yes, I'm gatekeeping.
Anyone could use a song and relate to it in their own personal way. Who the hell is this girl to declare what songs you're not allowed to use on TikTok? And I don't think there's a bigger joke nowadays than when it comes to the body positivity movement. A movement that's pretty much glorifying and promoting obesity, where simply being skinny or getting in decent shape is enough to be...
What? This is healthy? 11 women on why wellness doesn't have to be a one-size-fits-all. I don't think that's healthy,
Yeah,
man.
that's pretty weird.
Can that be healthy? Not likely. Not likely.
I think it technically could be, but I feel like to get to
No.
that.
I'm saying, wait. No. I'm saying the same person, if they were fit compared to this, would they be healthy? Like, they could be healthier, right?
Yeah. I guess like I've heard that like at that size you could technically be, if you took one snapshot in a moment of health. However, I feel like to be in that size, you are just you're putting extra pressure on internal organs that will be less likely that in X amount of time you will be as healthy as if you didn't have the excess weight. Like that's all I'm saying.
Basically,
Guys, don't be mad, guys.
Basically, Connor's saying you're gonna die, bitch, all right?
Labeled as fatphobic. What a joke.
So I figured that this question would probably come up sometime soon, just because of the video and the topics that I cover.
What's with the nose rings? Dude, I can't, man. What is it?
Maybe you're right, man.
It's nuts.
But
It's nuts.
let's break this one down. So, intentional weight loss. So you purposely saying, I want to lose 20 pounds is fatphobic. And you might be like, what? Oh my goodness.
That's my exact reaction. What? Oh my goodness. What?
I'm not trying to be fatphobic, but you are. You're being fatphobic to yourself. Why do you want to lose 20 pounds?
To be healthier.
It's probably to fit into something smaller. It's probably so people treat you better. It's probably...
Yes, all of those things, and also
Yeah,
so I won't die.
Those are also true. Those are also true.
How is
I'm
it
not going to say those aren't true.
How is it
But you also wanna be
fatphobic to
healthier.
want the approval of others and, I don't know, be treated better by society as a whole, to feel better about yourself, to have mental and physical clarity? I don't know.
For all the reasons that fat folks are shamed simply for being fat. So by continuing to perpetuate that, right, seeking intentional weight loss, we are contributing to our fatphobic society.
Well, actually, you're fatphobic. I don't want to exercise and I want to eat like an absolute monkey. Yes. Okay. What are you talking about, bro? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What the hell? Like, you just want to stuff yourself and you're like, bro, get me out.
So that's why intentional weight loss is fatphobic.
So yeah, guys, if you're trying to reach a fitness goal, if you have a New Year's resolution, just quit because it's offensive. Don't you know that? If you want to lose 20 pounds, be healthier, and improve your diet, you're actually being hateful.
Intentional weight loss is fatphobic. Intentional weight loss is fatphobic.
But yeah, guys, I'm losing brain cells here, man. I can't stand another second of this. Let me
Same.
know if you want to see more, though. Thanks for watching.
Alright, check out Xenoshot Goated video. Alright, that's it. Have a nice day, guys.